How's it going, YouTube? Back with another sugar-free review. Got the Bestechman here today. And this is the good boy. But no, there's not a dog in this box. Just a knife. Here's a knife. And of course, anytime there's a purple option, I'm usually going to pick purple. So yeah, this is a Blade HQ exclusive. There's a couple colors that are Blade HQ exclusive. That's the only thing different about them. Yeah. This retails for $54, which of course I did not pay. I don't think it's worth $54, so I waited till it went on sale. Paid $30 for this, which is a great deal. D2 shouldn't be over $40 in my opinion. And with most Bestech knives, if you see one you like, you think it's overpriced, just wait 6 months. And you'll get it on a better deal. This is a Keanu design. I've seen him do some Tucson's. I'm not sure what else he's done. He's a fairly new designer. Let's go over the specs. You got a 3.54 inch D2 blade, satin finish. Flat grind, call this a drop point. You do have a swedge at the front. I guess that's one of the unique things about it. It did have a Tucson TS408, I believe, and it had a swedge like this from Keanu. Maybe that's just something he likes to do. But yeah, this is definitely a full-size knife, which is a good thing. 3.5mm blade stock, or 0.13. And you do have a crown spine, which is a nice added touch. Not a fully crown spine, but it is curved. I always like to see that. It makes me think of a giant mouse. Hardly anybody does that. Let's see how this thing cuts. Pretty good. I'm on a roll right now with sharp knives. It's a good thing. I hate buying a new knife and having to sharpen it right away. That always makes me angry. But overall length is 8.19 inches. So like I said, full size. Let's compare it to some other knives. My only other Bestechman, which Bestechman is the budget of Bestech. Don't know why they need a separate name for it. The Ronin is a little bit smaller. And we got the Bestech Slasher 2. It's also a little bit smaller. I like both of these. And we got a couple button locks here. The CJRB Riff. Pretty much the same length. QSP Swordfish. Very close, maybe a little bit smaller. And two more since I've got them out. Civivi Bull Tusk. Just a hair smaller. And a Concept Egress. It's pretty much the same length. Yep. All great budget knives here. Got a handle length of 4.65 inches, a width of 0.46 inches, and the close width in the pocket from here to here is 1.31 inches. And you are rocking T6s. And I'm loving the purple thumb stud. It does have this hole in the top. I'm not sure if that's just to unscrew it with, like stick something in and turn it, or that was a mistake. Who knows? Got a weight of 3.4 ounces. You do have some weight relief on the inset liners. Also a nice touch, inset liners. Although it makes it harder for me to make custom scales. Still cool. You do have a reversible deep carry clip that's inset into the liner. Nice to see that. And they put screws on both sides. Cover plate would have been cool, but at least it's reversible. This handle's a purple G10, like I said. Not a whole lot of texture, but these cutouts help a little bit. There is several colors of this. There's Tiffany blue, a couple shades of blue, black. I can't think of all of them off the top of my head, but all the same price, all G10. A couple are exclusive to Blade HQ, and the rest are spread everywhere else. And this is a button lock. Probably the most interesting thing about it, which are pretty common nowadays anyway. Button is pre-recessed when it's closed, so you're not going to accidentally hit it. And when the blade is open, let's see if I can get a good view on it. It doesn't stick up very high at all. I think they did the perfect height to the button. So when you're holding it, unless you're really trying to make yourself hit the button, you shouldn't accidentally hit it. Just check out the button action. No button stick. Now, I have seen a lot of these returned on a couple websites. Because you know, everybody these days likes to buy a button lock and whack off with it until it breaks. I'm assuming that's why they were returned, but giving it a little bit of a push here, it is still locked up. I'm not going to go banging it on the table because that's kind of dumb. There's plenty of the button sticking out, and as long as you're not trying to make it close on yourself, it shouldn't. Your deployment methods are your thumb studs and the button lock. You got no backspacer or you do have a lanyard hole, but no backspacer. Dislikes on this knife. I hate that it's D2, which it was 14C28N, and the knife is kind of plain. It's not really a good complaint, but I'm not really seeing anything else that's just sticking out at me. Sharpening tool is okay. You know, if you get the knife and you're just wanting to bang it on the table, it's probably going to fail on you. If not, you're going to keep trying until it does. So just don't buy button locks if you're going to do that. Just don't do it. Buy a fixed blade. Yeah, no real big complaints on this one. I wish it wasn't T6s, but that's it. I will link this knife down below if you want to pick one up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like and a comment, and see you in the next one.